What's good, the peoples? How is anybody doing tonight? For some reason, my preview window in OBS is like shrunken way down. I don't know what I've done wrong. Like, at all. Oh, that's not right. Also, is that right? It's also not right. What have I done? Oh, God. It's not going to affect the stream, I don't think. It's just obnoxious for me to look at. Don't know what I've done. How hard was this to get running? I had it in my Steam library. I just booted it up. Like, it was literally already there. I had no idea I owned this on Steam. I checked on Steam to see how much it... Because Daggerfall was free. And I just checked to see how much this was, to see if I want to grab it real quick to do some Morrowind streaming. And I already owned it, so... I installed it. I booted it up. It seemed to work okay. And I didn't put in any mods, because trying to keep track of mods is so difficult for me. So I haven't even looked at the options, really. Let's leave the difficulty alone. Autosave on rest. Always use best attack seems good. Subtitles seems good. Crosshair seems good. I'll have to check all these keybinds and stuff later, I'm sure. I've not tried any mods for this, no. Sometimes I keep up with the modding communities, but I very rarely use mods myself on any games. So I played Morrowind extensively, but it's been 20 years. And when I played before, first time I played it on Xbox with the Xbox controller. And then the second time I played it on my laptop, which barely ran Morrowind at the time. This would have been about 2005 or so. I had a laptop that like just barely ran Morrowind with like terrible specs on like lowest possible quality. And that was my second run, was on that laptop. I thought I turned subtitles on, but I guess we still don't get subtitles during cutscenes.
There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Well, Jub, my name... So, because I played Morrowind extensively, I kind of know what kind of build I want to go for and what I want to do. So we're going to name ourselves Potion Jank the Unpoisoned, who is the ancestor... or descendant, I'm not sure how the timeline works, of the guy we tried to play in Daggerfall yesterday.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
Fantastic.
Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
WS to move forward and back, Andy to move side to side. And we got mouse look. It's all good. And shift to run.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Sure thing, buddy. Look up at the hatch and press space bar to open it. Oh, I can't click to open it? Guess not. Fine, fair enough.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
All right, let's see. So this time we actually get to see what our racial specials are, and we can play an Imperial or an Orc if we want. You couldn't play an Argonian named the Unpoisoned because they're all the Unpoisoned. I think Resist Magicka might be good. High Elves get weakness to like everything. But get a Magicka bonus. Khajiit get Night Eye. You get Resist Magic at 25%. The Orc Berserk might be good, actually. Yeah, here's the ability that I remember using a lot. Fortify Agility, Strength, Speed, Endurance, Health. All for 60 seconds on self. And then we get skill bonuses to stuff. Any race gets skill bonus? You get a skill bonus to alchemy. You get a skill bonus to alchemy. You get a big skill bonus to alchemy. So all the elves get a skill bonus to alchemy, but who wants to play an elf, right? Like that just doesn't make any sense. Breton gets a Magicka bonus. Fortifies maximum Magicka by half of intelligence. Resist Magicka 50%. And can shield for 50 points for 60 seconds on self. Feel like Breton might be the way to be. We do want to go, like, the skills we get bonuses to. I think Mysticism isn't going to be important, and Conjuration is going to be important. Who has the better faces? Actually, who has the better hairstyles? Hairstyles is, like, the most noticeable thing, right? Oh, all the hairstyles in this game are terrible. Every single one. Like Baldyman, we got old grandpa hair. Play Statler and Waldorf. Oh, that's my lot, huh? We get 6 hairs to choose from. Like, all right. I think we're just gonna go with this. This is it. This is what Potion Jank the Unpoisoned looks like.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Oh, I can't jump yet. Jump is not a thing yet. Wooden door to Satanine Census and Exile's office. I'm pretty sure there's like stuff you can steal in here. Maybe not yet. But yeah, like this platter is worth $6.50, so if you have a way to steal it. And there's like so many different jank ways of stealing stuff in this game, but it's been 20 years and I'm not sure I remember any of them.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Answer his question to generate class, give him the info, or fill out the forms yourself. We're going to create a custom class, of course, but we are going to be I don't want to enter my own class description. I don't care that much. We're an alchemical exploitationer. Specialization is in magic. Favorite attributes. I think it's going to be intelligent, determines maximum magicka. I think you always want speed for as a favorite attribute, no matter what. And then intelligence. So major skills, we're going to go with acrobatics, athletics, enchantment, alchemy, maybe unarmored. Security is lockpicking, right? Yeah. Like, we're going to try to be picking a lot of locks, I think. Governing attribute is speed for unarmored. Governing attribute is agility for light armor. So I think this is better. Avoid or reduce injury during combat while not wearing any armor by evading, deflecting, or absorbing blows. Those versed in this, yeah, I think that's going to be better for us. All right, minor skills. Security and sneak. Mercantile. What kind of weapon? Because I think eventually we're just going to, like, summon weapons in case, even if we need them. Or we just go with destruction. Actually, we should probably do this. Destruction is a major. And then enchant is a minor. Alteration might be super useful. Conjuration. Which one is... Actually, Conjuration might be very useful for summoning Golden Saints to put into Soul Gems. I think this is what we're going with. And for class description... F it, we ball. Okay.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Okay, we don't want... Atronach means we can't regenerate mana. We get twice as much and we get spell absorption 50 points, but we can't regenerate mana. So we get mana back by having spells cast on us. Fortify personality and endurance. This is just straight up more mana. Turn undead and a healing spell. "60 seconds of invisibility." You could get a lot done with that. Fortify speed. Sanctuary. This would be good too. Detect key and this open ability. Like, this is just anything with 50-point lock or lower we just get into. I'm kind of feeling the tower, honestly. So we can enchant something that gives us invincibility later. I mean, we could enchant something to give us open as well. I think the invisibility once per day might be a better option. Because this will help us in a lot more situations, right? Like invisibility will help us get into places we're not supposed to be, but it'll also help us, like, if we just need to run to the end of a dungeon real quick and then run back out without alerting monsters.
Interesting. Now,
And if we do that at very low levels...
So this information is correct.
All right, our name is Potion Jank the Unpoisoned. We're a Breton. Our class is Alchemical Exploitationist. The description of which is F it, we ball. We were born under the shadow. We favored it in speed and intelligence. We got our movement skills. I think we are in good shape. We can dragon skin for 50 points of shield on self. We can be invisible. Oh, we start with bound dagger. Good. And we start with summon ancestral ghosts, and we start with fire bite. All right. I now have a stats menu where you can always view your information. Right-clicking allows you to view your menu.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Fantastic. Full release by Emperor Uriel Septim VII's decree to the district of Vardenfell in the province of Morrowind. Huzzah. I now have an inventory menu. And the game pauses when you're in any menu. Okay, so we got some pants, we got some shirt, we got some shoes. Okay, so what is crouch? I need to activate with spacebar. F is weapon, R is magic. Sneak is left control, run is left shift, and then I got caps lock. Oh, jump is E. Okay, so I've got a jump button. It's not my spacebar. Okay. So what's the sneak button is what I need to learn. F5 is my quick save. Sneak is left control. Okay, it just... Oh, I can't jump yet, apparently. I thought I was supposed to get a little icon. If I was actively being seen.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celisgravius.
All right, I will. What is my keyboard doing? Keyboard is not functioning properly, apparently. Pick up the dagger on the table. Well... Like, I should really pick up all this stuff, right? How am I planning to finance ingredients? By stealing them. I'm pretty sure I just take everything that's in here. All this booze and everything. If that book is worth 40, I'll take it. Bunch of empty bottles. Silverware. All right. I can... do not know how to use spells yet. Maybe we can't use spells yet. Like, maybe we just don't have a spell sheet yet. Yeah, the platter here. It's just how do we... My little sneak icon is not popping up. So if I grab it here... Although, isn't your crosshair supposed to turn red if you're... He can train me and be better in sneak. No, it's okay. Goodbye. So the little icon next to my health down there. Yeah, because we were seeing it in the other room. I thought. Yeah, there we go. So right there, we're not seen, I think. I've got two little icons down there. What are they exactly? I'm properly sneaking, but if I go back, I know I'm spotted. I need to use my invisibility. How do I cast spells? Yeah, I'm like Ready Magic is R, but I just don't have access to all my stuff yet. So I guess we just got to finish this little tutorial area first. Oh, with the dagger sharp as the scam's claw. Not interested. Press F to pull out your weapon. Once your weapon is readied, hold and release the left mouse button to swing it. The harder you swing, the more damage it does. I'm going to take the bread. To drink potions, equip them in the inventory menu. Crab meat. Open the inventory and click the magic icon that's next to the weapon icon. What like there's the magic window, but it's just my magic potions that I'm carrying. I have a map menu. Hooray. Check the barrel and get the ring inside. Oh, there's some weird input lag on my keyboard for some reason. That's weird. I don't need a bottle. There we go. Here's my magic menu. So I ready like this. Go to a place where I'm not seen. Probably should. Before I do anything else, I should probably save, right? Oh, I cannot save my game right now. Fantastic. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just sneaking through. Invisible guy sneaking through. Oh, they saw me anyway, even though I'm totally invisible. We'll let your actions go for now, but once you're released, stuff like that. Oh, okay, no, you don't have to do anything special because they just don't care. What happens to the plate? The plate goes into like an evidence locker somewhere, doesn't it? Because they don't put it back up on the shelf. Yes, it goes into this evidence locker. And there's a way to like get it out of there pretty easily. Well, whatever. We might not need that plate anyway.
Your papers, please.
Okay. He took my release identification. I'm in Morrowind now. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here. Authorization was signed by the Emperor. We have duties. This package came with the news of your arrival. You're to take it to Caius Cassidus in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club. Ask for Caius Cassidus. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you. 87 gold. Fantastic. You have a letter for me, do you? Oh, you drag it over there. Okay. Given these directions in a package of documents, do not show them to anyone. Do not attempt to read the documents in the package. The package has been sealed and your tampering will be discovered and punished. Proceed to the town of Balmora in Vardenfell district. Report to a man named Caius Cassidus. He'll be your superior and patron. You'll follow his orders. His residence is not known, but ask at the corner club called South Wall. People there will know where to find Caius Cassidus. When you report to Caius Cassidus, deliver the package of documents and wait for further orders. Sure. Oh, it's like Rot 13'd. All right, I'm going to step away for 2 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. All right, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. I've got Bound Dagger here. What I'm wondering is... Nine to 20 chop. Okay, yeah, this is... And it fortifies my short blade for 10 seconds. So this iron dagger I've got is just pointless because I've got this bound dagger. So if I do have to fight with a dagger, I've got it good to go.
Yes.
Got a journal. I'm on my own now. Good luck. Hooray, I'm on my own. All right, I'm going to hit caps lock, so I'm always running. That's caps lock, right? Yeah. All right, so I need to... I don't want to pickpocket the guy by accident. That'd be terrible. You took your ring. An engraved healing ring. Sorry, no. Goodbye. Didn't even look at this ring. Restore 1 to 5 points on sets, like, not even useful. So if you do give him his ring, he tells you about the knot hole in the tree, doesn't he? Here, I'm going to take... We're going to take all this stuff. God, there's so, like, residual memories from 20 years ago coming back. If you give him his ring, he tells you about it like a knot hole in a tree. I think. I don't want to accidentally... Wait, where's... Oh, my bound dagger wore off, I guess. But if we just go check the trees, we might not need to even finish the quest. And then we get to keep and sell his ring later. You know what? I am going to switch the keybinds around a little bit. Jump needs to be space. Activate needs to be E. Hollow tree stump. Oh, nothing in there. Take all. So we're going to do most of our financing through just selling potions. We're going to make tons and tons of potions and sell most of them. For money. For moolah. Oh, the Stilt Striders. Oh, man, it feels like I'm coming home. You know you're in Morrowind when you see the Stilt Strider. Languorously standing in the distance. Virtually unanimated. The only thing I want in any potential remake of this game is to actually have the Stilt Strider walking across the land.
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Am I misremembering this whole tree stump idea? Or what? Plot Ode. Elegiad, Vivek, Ebonheart, Balmora. So we want to take the road to Balmora. Along the road to Balmora, fun things happen. It's been a long time since I've wandered these roads. Should be jumping as I go to try to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have slain our first monster and disposed of its corpse. Huzzah. I'm going to save. Oh. I don't know what this stuff down here means. We killed our first monster, and I feel good about that. Vardenfell is a land of majestic mushrooms. Are these pickable? They are. Could wander the land for hours, picking flowers. Got some stone flowers. We could have fast traveled to Balmora, I think, but why fast travel when you can walk very slowly? Should keep my spell out because actually what I should do, because I never did give this guy's ring back. We'd get like hit points back this way. I thought that if you gave him the ring, he's like, hey, I left some gold in a knothole in a tree. and then you could go get it. But if you know where the tree is, you can just go take it without having to give the ring back. In any event, I think selling the ring on later is a better use of it. Balmora.
Welcome. Please don't be shy. I'm listening.
I'm going to ignore that NPC. That's a different quest. Well, I didn't do any quests in Sedanine. We just immediately left, so. Kind of need to get to Balmora ASAP. I think it's Aldrun where we can get all of our alchemy equipment for free. I think. One of the mages guilds has a whole set of Grandmaster alchemy equipment just sitting on a table with nobody watching it. I really should be jumping to increase acrobatics as we go. To Balmora. Wait, isn't this the way we came from? No, it's not. Uh-oh. We're gaining unarmored skill by doing this too. Somebody's screaming. I got a little maggot man to deal with before I can do anything else. Quamacuddle. Item does not have enough charge. All right, was that screaming? Was that my guy falling out of the sky up the path? Caldera has all the alchemy stuff. The Caldera Mages Guild. All right. So what I think we're gonna do is go to Balmora. I'm not crazy, right? We heard the screaming man while I was fighting that maggot. Because somewhere along this road, a guy falls out of the sky and dies. He's much closer to Sedney. Oh, we might have just missed him then. We might have gone the wrong way. $15 to $30 on touch. Let's try this. Tore up a scrib. If it was outside the village, then I missed it. Because we're well into the wilderness now. There's Sedanine. We're well on our way. Blessedly, there is no climbing in this game. And now we are getting rained on in the middle of the night. You can get into some of the vaults in Vivek. Oh, I guess it was my character screaming that I heard. And I am now out of magicka. So we're just going to have this maggot chasing us for a while. And we're going to have that guy chasing us for a while, too. Oh, we are very dead, aren't we? This guy's faster than I am. Also, we're not on a road anymore, I just realized. We missed Balmora somehow. Oh, the game closed. The game just completely crashed. That's very interesting. So I guess if you die, the game crashes. Love that for me. How do we walk past Balmora is the question. All right, rat. It's going to be like that, then. All right. Make sure we're running. Should we go back to Sedanine and do some of the like little tutorial quests, I guess? Is that what we're... Is that a good idea? Yeah, Sedanine. Must be out of one of the other roads, then, that we see the man fall from the sky. 'Cause the man falls from the sky, and it's very funny. But I'm not sure where it happens. Some of these mushrooms I think we already looted. It's the west exit. How could you possibly remember that? I mean, it is kind of an unforgettable moment. See, now we're not on a road, though. Well, I guess it's kind of a road. Picking mushrooms is my specialty. There he is. Poor bastard. He's got an extravagant robe. Nice shoes. I'll put on them shoes. I'll put on his stupid hat. My robe now. 3 scrolls of Icarian flight, sword, and some septums. And dispose of corpse. Oh, his journal's still here. I believe I may have found the correct formula for the spell I'm developing. With it, I'll be able to travel great distances without the need to pay others for the service. If all goes well, I would test out the new spell tomorrow. I believe I've worked out all the complications. It will allow me to leap great distances, covering many hundreds of miles. Never before has one been able to travel in this manner, vaulting from the ground, sailing through the sky, all without that terrible disorientation of a spell of flying. The time is almost upon me. My research is finished, and all of my calculations are checked and rechecked. They laughed at me when I suggested this. We'll see who laughs after I leap from the top of their towers and scream out my success. The book's worth 50. I think we should take it. Oh, but now I got lost. So as long as we do like a slow fall thing, the scrolls of Icarian flight we stole from that guy don't pose a threat to us. We can't be damaged if we're slow falling. I mean, clearly I'm the one laughing now because I got his scrolls and his robe, and I guess we can put away this dagger. All right. Trade house.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
All right, I don't want to talk to any of you people. I just want to sell some of this nonsense.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Small selection of spells. Absorb fatigue, spark, jack of trades, father's hand, resist magic, a hearth heal, fireball, frostbite. All right, let's find barter. will you buy any of this stuff? He's got 800 gold. This is only worth 1. It's taking me a minute to remember like how selling stuff actually works in this game. I don't like. So for one thing, right, this is his disposition with us. Is it 45? And we can try to increase that by using this stuff, but we don't have speechcraft of like any kind. Really. So I've offered him my dagger for 1 gold. You can have my shoes. You can have that potion. Yeah, see, he's only going to give me 39 gold when I know the value of that is 100. Get rid of that book. And the rest we want to keep. Scrolls of Icarian Flight, we're going to have fun with that. So I've got about 140 gold worth of stuff. He's not going to give me the full 140. Let's try like 120. Offers refused. 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 You think we'll get better prices if we give the ring back? Because that increases my reputation with the guy, maybe? Let's try that.
Make it quick, Outlander. I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
Ah, yeah, he makes friends with the guy. Goodbye. Of course. I could always just steal it back from him.
To what do I owe the honor, Breton?
What is the rest button? Activate, ready, sneak, run, auto run, jump. Rest is T. Resting here is illegal. You'll need to find a bed. Fantastic.
Let's do it.
I'm already breaking the law.
This is a wondrous encounter.
So what I'm thinking I can do is just steal that ring back from him, right? Yeah, disposition's way up at 85 now. So you can have the book. We don't need these shoes. Don't need this dagger. Don't need this Flynn. See if I get 120. No. Eventually, you can fortify yourself and get into a loop where, like, you can sell something to somebody and then buy it back for way less than you sold it and then just sell it to them forever. I didn't look at what you actually have to buy. Oh, let's see here. Kwama egg. Scrib jerky. Cork bulb root. I don't want to buy anything too terribly expensive off of them yet. Journeyman's probe is for detecting tracks. Journeyman's lockpick. We just don't have enough money to buy a lockpick yet, really. Alchemy intervention teleports you to the nearest something. Got 170 gold. He's going to charge me 53 for all this. Let's see if he'll give it to me for 50. Okay. If there's somewhere I can rest. Trade house. Shacks. It's all the exile's office. All right. Anyway.
Yes.
I need to find my Stilt Strider. I think we just ride the Stilt Strider to Balmora instead of walking there. I just don't know where it is. It's very tall. It was standing outside the village, I thought.
Go ahead, stranger.
There we go. Just swim across this little river.
Where would you like to go?
Okay. Travel to Balmora. I don't know where any of these other places are, but Balmora is where I want.
We make a special trip just for you. Say low price.
Welcome to Balmora. Population me. It is extremely dark. To the point where I can't see anything.
Sleep, traveler.
I need to know. Services, ask around. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, advice. Stay clear of the Kimura Tong. Yeah, I was gonna. Where's Southwall? That's where the Thieves Guild scum hang out. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're getting into all kinds of Morrowind politics here. Does weapons and armor? Fine. What we need to do is find the Balmora Mage Guild. Is there a way I could turn brightness up on this? That seemed to do nothing. Shoot. We should also be able to, like, take stuff out of pots out in the open. And also there's a house somewhere in Balmora that's unoccupied because there's like a guy in there that's been murdered, and then you could just make it your house. Like, it's just you live there now.
Speak, traveler.
I'm getting stuff marked on the map without actually talking to anybody, which is pretty good. More houses. Guard tower. What I need is like some night eye. Night eye spells. So I can see where I'm going.
But make it quick.
Yeah, like these crates. We should be able to take everything out of these crates. Nobody cares. A petty soul gem. Some gold. Exclusive potion. That's all fantastic. Nine Toes' house. Well, here's the south. Here's the corner club we were looking for. We're going to ask about House Lalu services. There's a Fighters Guild, there's a Mages Guild. That's what we want. Mages Guild is west of the river, one street up from the water side.
Don't stand about. Get moving.
This better be important.
Everybody's so mean. Just north of the Stillstrider port. Oh, we must have passed it. I should be able to ask somebody about Caius, shouldn't I? People there will know where to find Caius. Okay, that's what I thought. Join the Thieves Guild? Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, let me in. I'm now a toad in the Thieves Guild. If I have a price on my head, I can talk to them as well. Fantastic. Don't actually want to do any quests for you yet, though.
What Khajiit do for you?
Only he stands there. Tell me about Caius. Oh, Caius has assassinated people. It's good to know.
Go ahead, stranger.
Tell me about Caius. Been in Balmora a long time, since before the reorganization. Been in some trouble, but he apparently knows some people. Goes off for a while, then comes back. Has friends over at Fort Moonmouth. So maybe I ask there. Bacola must be around here somewhere. Did I already talk to him? No. Maybe up here. There's my man. Tell me about Caius. Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill in the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door, to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs, then down to the end of the street. All right, so we'll find Caius eventually. The problem is just you can't see anything because it's so dark. Until the sun comes out, I don't know how much progress we're going to make in Balmora. And I can't rest because it's illegal. What if I don't rest? What if I just wait for 9 hours? All right, we can just wait, and it doesn't count as resting. And now we can see what we're doing. Nobody cares if you take all the stuff out of these crates.
My time is precious, so make it.
Nobody's talking to you, lady. I'm robbing crates. Leave me alone. Ooh, salt rice? Salt rice. I think you can't do this in Oblivion. Just take stuff out of the common crates, like out in the world. Is that true? Because I remember trying this in Oblivion and getting arrested. Cool orc, bro. Eight plates. The razor hole. It is adding all these locations to my map. So we're filling out the map as we're just wandering. This looks like a temple. Dunmer Temple. Fine Alchemist.
Go ahead.
Nobody can see us up here. Anything good to steal?
Grace your demise.
Oh. I'll just pay the 2 gold. It's fine. Fantastic. Somebody saw me. It's going to take me a minute to get back in the swing of like how to properly sneak. Because I thought that little icon down there meant that nobody could see me. Like I just stole your pillow? Yeah, that's how I got away with it. I have some illicit goods now. Okay. I can sell you. Like, we're really going to want to do this at the Mage Guild, I think. Because once we're, like, an apprentice at the Mage Guild, we'll get better prices on everything. House Halalu. Bookseller. Fighters Guild. Armor. Mages Guild. I would like to join, please. Take the Mage's Oath? Yes. I'm now a member of the Mages Guild. Welcome, associate. When you're ready, you can ask for duties to perform, and once you're ready, you can ask me about advancement in the guild. Thank you. There is... I now have access to the supply chest. I can take all of this. So Divine Intervention and Almsevi Intervention, they both teleport you somewhere. Divine Intervention sends you to the Imperial Temple, and Almsevi Intervention sends you to the Dunmer Temple. Is that how it works? Well, I'm taking all this. This is all mine now. That's all mine. That's all mine. That's all mine. All this is mine.
All right, I'm listening.
Training is expensive. These I'll never need. You can have those back. Fortify willpower. You can have all these back. You don't buy that item. Okay, fair enough. Pillow? You'll buy a pillow. I don't think we're going to be doing any actual enchanting for a little while, so I think for now, and when we do, we're going to have better soul gems anyway. All right, I'm happy with that.
I thought I heard something.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm not going to take her soul gems. Does she even have any that I want? A Grand Soul Gem with a Winged Twilight in it, worth 60,000. Like, I definitely see coming back here later and stealing all that when we have like telekinesis or something. Okay, is there not an alchemist in here?
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
We can do spell making. So we have access to magic effects for spells that we've seen. Right, there's a Khajiit alchemist down here. Oh, yeah, I've done a lot of business with her over the years. Oh, residual memories are bubbling up from the friggin' GameCube era. As far as spells go, because once we buy, we may not ever use one of these spells, but once we buy a spell, but I don't see anything here that I particularly want right off the bat. Okay. And in training, we can train destruction here if we want. Okay. You're an orc.
Yet I do think he meant well.
And I can use a bed at the Mages Guild. You're the fast travel person. We'll be making use of you in a moment here.
There is much to learn.
Some Tilvani Bug Musk. We will likely be using a lot of that too. You can have all my fortified willpower potions. You can have all these restore magic potions. What do you have for me? Disease resistant, potion of light, cure disease. Potions of night eye are nice. All right, you sell me this. Basically, anything that has a value of 1, I want to buy from her. Value of 2 is okay. Bone meal. Quamacuddle. Give me that salt rice. Give me some scales. Scrap metal. And then we've got equipment. Oh, hound meat. Give me that. We'll settle up with her, and now we'll go to Caldera. Okay, now we're in the Caldera Mages Guild.
Shopping for enchantments.
Won't enchant? Oh, because I'm not a high enough guild member yet. I'm just a little suck boy.
Good day. Let's do business.
Yes, Outlander?
Bound equipment, spells. In the Guild of Mages, so I should be able to take all this stuff. They're like, oh yeah, they're fine. They're in our club. We can let them take all of our salt rice. This is acceptable. They can have our large Kwama egg.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
Maybe not that stuff. That looks like... Well, I guess, yeah. So can I just have this? Is there any indication as to it being stealing or not? I'm just going to see what happens. No, they didn't care. Okay. I thought the little icon would like turn red or something if it was an item that you were stealing.
Here not long ago.
Can I have this? No. And now she's pissed. Are you still pissed? Yes. I took the wrong item, and now everybody's mad at me.
Summoned by another. Questions again.
All right. There's like an alchemy shop that I can go to, I think. Pawnbroker. This is an outfitter. Can I ask someone where an alchemist is? Oh. All right, I turned myself in voluntarily. Here you go. And they've removed the illicit goods that I stole. No, I still have this. This. I don't know what counts as stealing and what doesn't. There was. I believe there's a way to determine that, but I don't know what it is. Now they're not super mad at me anymore.
Outlander.
Make amends. Oh, I've got to go all the way to Vivek and make amends? Oh, no.
Good day. Let's
You
do
betrayed the
business.
clan. Watch your back.
I picked up all the herbs and stuff out of all these boxes, and then I picked up a magic axe out of one of these baskets. Then I picked up a bottle from this shelf, and they're like, that's a bridge too far. Be gone from us, Outlander. All right, we need to find this alchemist lady that we can steal from. Yeah, if the Mages Guild weren't mad at us, we could literally just warp to Vivek, but it's not in the Governor's Hall, is it? Armor. The equipment I'm looking for isn't in the Mages Guild here, was it? I'm remembering very vaguely, albeit, I'm remembering an alchemist with full Grandmaster equipment that just is not paying attention to it.
Speak quickly.
It is in the Mages Guild here. Well, they're already mad. Top of the tower in the Mages Guild.
Make it quick, Outlander. Good day.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
They're all so mad.
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
Okay, am I in the tower now?
My patience is limited.
I don't see anywhere else to go up here. Like, I don't... Yeah, there's just this little hallway. Through the door? What door?
What assistance?
There's
do
like
you need?
tapestries and stuff on the wall. There's a locked closet. Through the door on the first floor.
What assistance do you need?
Yes, friend.
What do you want?
Good day. Let's do business.
Ah, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and close this door. Here we go. This is good stuff. Oh, this is just master stuff. This isn't Grandmaster. Well. All right. So now we have
Good day.
Master's Alchemy equipment. There's not going to be a Stilt Strider here, is there? Oh, athletics improved. So now we're not going to be able to travel back to Balmora because the Mages Guild is mad at me for stealing a potion. We might just have to walk back to Balmora. Because Balmora should have a Stilt Strider and a boat that goes to Vivek. Almsevi intervention from Caldera probably lands you in Balmora. All right, let's try that. Oh, it sure does. That's the closest Dunmer temple, huh? All right, and then from here we should be able to... Well, is the Mages Guild going to be upset with me here too? Let's find out. No favor from me. Goodbye. I have ruined my reputation with the Mages Guild immediately. All right, I need to... Still Strider be down here.
Why walk when you can ride?
Okay, now we just need to wait for like 8 hours. And then just try to remember my way around Vivek, which... Let's be honest, not going to happen. Vivek is the worst city in history? Eh, maybe. Halalu compound, Redrun compound, Telvanni compound. If you're with an Imperial Guild, go to the Foreign Quarter. I think that's what I'm in now. We just have to find the door inside. This looks kind of doorish. Foreign Quarter, Upper Wasteworks. Go about my business. I need you to tell me. Nothing. You've got nothing I need to hear about. Here we go. Guild guide, spellcaster of the major guilds who can provide magical transport for a small fee. Yes. All right, so we're just kind of on our own to try to find where... That goes outside. I really can't turn up the game brightness at all? Really? This gamma correction thing doesn't do anything? I feel like the game is incredibly dark. Oh, I didn't mean to open the console. How did I do that? No, go away. Oh, how did I accidentally open the console now and it won't go away ever? This is my life now. Tilde. Got it. Unless there's a console command to make the game brighter, which would be helpful. All right, so I need to find stairs up, or do I need to go outside and climb from there? Maybe that's what I need to do. Because the waste works would be like the middle. Well, this does actually look like the top. Four and quarter upper waste works, but is there anything... Like, I don't know if I can go up any higher than this. Plaza, there we go. I need to make amends. All right, I need to find Trebonius.
Dirt everywhere. Dirt.
I made people upset. In a week or two, I'll be an associate in good standing, I'm certain. So that's it?
Let's hear it.
So I just need to wait a week or two? Or to just talking to him do it?
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
Make amends. Speak to Trevonius. And so I just need to sit here for 2 weeks. Is that what he's saying? I will sleep in this bed for 2 straight weeks. If that's what it takes.
What was that?
We value your membership as much as any associate. Reflect on your failures. Time heals all things. In a week or two, you'll be an associate in good standing.
Any time now.
Is that it? Let's see if we get a... Let's just sleep in this bed repeatedly. Awakened by a loud noise. There are enemies nearby. There are enemies nearby?
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Yes.
Don't you get haunted by a ghost or something at some point? Can't rest, there are enemies nearby. Did I make somebody else mad by sleeping in that bed? Yes. Excuse you. I'm just getting assassinated, don't mind me. I am never going to win this fight. So I'm going to try to run, but it's not going to matter. Somebody sent an assassin after me. Like, I just got to this... I just got to this stupid continent. I've already got assassins on me. Excellent.
I'm waiting.
I don't know what bed I'm allowed to sleep in then. All right, let's start here. Is there a way that I could make the game brighter? Because the game is so hard to see. Like, I'm having incredible difficulty just seeing what's happening. Unless it's bright daylight and I'm outside. But if we're going to be in Vivek and we're going to be in, like, dungeons and stuff. Yeah, the gamma setting doesn't do anything. Like, the slider doesn't do anything. Let's Google it and see what Google has to say. Let's see.
I don't believe it.
Hmm. No immediate solution presents itself. I don't know how playable the game is going to be in this state. That's the problem. The only other thing I could think to try, and this might ruin the stream, actually. If we exit... go into full screen mode. I prefer not to play games at full screen, but sometimes games won't apply visual settings in a windowed mode. And maybe Morrowind is one of them.
Speak, traveler.
Well, it's still very, very dark. don't know what to do here. This is very unpleasant to play a game you can barely see. And we're in a place that's supposed to be dim, but obviously the screen's not supposed to look just like completely black, right? Yeah, gamma correction does absolutely nothing. There's a Reddit thread.
You'll get more than you bargained for. Oh, no weakness or fault.
So what do you want?
Apparently there are mods for this, I guess. I mean, I know there's light sources in the game, but the game should not be this dark. Like, we're in a city. We're in a city where ostensibly, like, these peasant people can see where they're... Maybe they can't see where they're going. Because she's looking like she's having some difficulties.
If I ever see that elf, he's in so much trouble.
But, like, obviously the setting in the game is not working, like, for game brightness. There are a lot of flippant answers to this question, because the question, apparently it's a problem a lot of people are having with it. And there are a lot of flippant answers, like, just use Night Eye. Like, I'm a level 1 character. I don't even have myself established in the game world yet. I don't have Night Eye. Like, the game is unplayably dark. Well, shoot.
If you want something.
That is taking the wind out of my sails quite a bit.
Has no time for you.
Like, I can't see hardly anything.
So what do you
I can see little points of light where the lanterns are. These lanterns are supposed to be illuminating the space, right? Like, this area is not supposed to be like a black screen with little lantern lights in the distance. And, like, extremely vague shapes. Oh, yeah, this guy's here still.
Keep moving.
See, I don't really know what to do now. I can't really continue playing a game that I can't see.
So what do you want?
Speak, traveler.
Not now, not then. Head on. 3 gods, 1 true faith.
What day is today?
It says if you're playing in Windows mode, the game's gamma settings have no effect. But I'm in full screen now. And this gamma correction still has no effect. I'm going to have to start looking at mods. There's going to be mods that'll correct this, I'm sure. So I guess what we'll do is save the game here. Can't see anything. Fantastic. And I will look into mods. Can I just use the console to give myself infinite night eye? Like, I wouldn't... I don't know. I don't want to do that. Also, I don't know how to use the console. Let's see.
I wonder if she heard me say that.
Also, I think that'll make everything green.
I'm a busy gal, so if you could hurry this up.
You have questions?
I would have to install a mod to do this. Also, I don't know how to use the console effectively. Apparently what I have to do is install a mod, and then the mod will add a permanent night eye effect to the game, and then I can go into the console and add that effect to my character.
Keep
Okay,
moving.
I'm listening.
Why do you
3
approach
gods, 1 true faith.
sweet skooma?
And I'm also pretty sure that puts like a green filter on the screen too, or is that Oblivion that does that? But yeah, this is just... Can we, I'm not crazy, right? Like, this is not playable at this... I can't see anything. Even at full screen. And the option just doesn't work. The option doesn't do anything. It... Like, this should be making the screen brighter, and it doesn't. Like, this... I understand that parts of the game are supposed to be dark, but we're in a city. We're in an interior part of a city where there are lanterns hanging around, and the lanterns are not illuminating the space. So, I need a fix for this, which means I need to start researching mods, which is going to kill my enthusiasm to try to play Morrowind. Let's see. Like, it will eventually be trivial to make as much night eye as I need.
I'm listening.
When I start, like, actually exploiting the alchemy stuff, I can fortify my intelligence to, like, 10,000 and make as much night eye enchantment as I need. That's why I took enchant as a skill. But if I can't see the game well enough to play it to get to that point, we're never going to get to that point. So, as much as I hate to do it, I'm going to have to research mods, find out what mods I need to get the game into a playable state, and we'll try this again tomorrow. That's it. Peace out. Sleep well.